Oh, gosh. This man was known as the Joker long before Jack Nicholson. His greatest hits album sells over 100,000 copies a month. That's an amazing statistic. Here to perform one more of those classic hits from this album, Fly Like an Eagle, is the Steve Miller Band.
Slipping, slipping, slipping into the future. Time keeps on slipping, slipping, slipping into the future. I wanna fly like an eagle to the sea. Fly like an eagle, let my spirit carry me. I want to fly like an eagle till I'm free. Ride through the revolution. Feed the babies who don't get enough to eat. Shoe the children with no shoes on their feet. How's the people living in the streets? Slipping, slipping, slipping into the future. Time keeps on slipping, slipping, slipping into the future.
Hanging, man, trying to survive. Oh, boy. Steve Miller. So, I guess there is rock over 40.
Well, I'm 45. I'm still rocking.
Yeah, it seems like all the legends of the rock and roll world past are coming out this year. The Who, Ringo, Doobie Brothers are doing a thing.
Yeah. Yep, there's lots of people out. Bonnie Raitt's out, and just lots of bands. I started last fall, and I put a jazz album out last year, and I said, well, I'm going to go out and do this very sophisticated, small auditorium tour, little concert halls, and I got out there, and it was just full of 10-year-old kids.
Yeah.
Screaming for the greatest hits. And so we did the whole tour, and then we came back out this time, and now we're playing to like 15,000 people a night. Yeah. And all they know is the 14 songs on the greatest hits. You know, it's like as soon as they're over, they're kind of
Yeah.
You know,
Because I saw kids out when I came in today, you know. I got my windows tinted and everything, and I came in and I rolled out my window, and this girl said, "That ain't Steve Miller." You know, I was like, oh.
Well, you know, it's really amazing, Arsenio, that all these young people are coming out and that they're really digging what we're doing. And so now I'm able to go out and play jazz and blues and rock and roll too. When I start the show, I go out and I tell them I'm going to play some acoustic music, you know, and then I say, "Now, would you like to hear some new songs?" And they kind of go, you know, and I say, "How about some really good old songs?" And they, "Yeah." You know,
How do you...
1989. We're going straight back.
To go back and do those songs, because you've done them so many times, is it hard to keep them fresh?
Well, no, it's really not, because the band that I work with is really amazing band, and I'm really enjoying it. I mean, I really enjoyed playing "Fly Like an Eagle" rocking me for you tonight, man. I mean, I like those.
I mean,
songs.
you don't feel inside. Keep on rocking, babe.
No, one time I felt that way. 1978, I walked out of a football stadium on the end of a tour that had gone on for 11 years or something, you know,
Yeah.
and I walked off the stage and handed my guitar to Gonzo, my roadie, and I said, "Man, I don't care if I ever do this again."
And you dropped out for a while?
Yeah, I took some time off. I bought a farm. I became a farmer and, you know, really got out there in the country and got dirty for a while and then came back in and I started making records, but I really wasn't interested in touring till last August. I went to New York to do a special with Les Paul. And Les Paul was the guy who taught me how to play guitar. My dad was the best man at Les Paul's wedding and taught me how to run the echo and do all that. So I went out and did this show, and I ran into David Gilmour at Pink Floyd, and he invited me over to see the show. And I was looking at it, and I said, "I can do this. I know how to do this," you know?
Yeah.
So I talked to David's agent and Michael Farrell, and we put a little tour together to see what would happen, and it's really fun. I'm having a great time and really enjoying myself.
I'm glad you're back on it, man.
Thanks very much.
Back on it. Steve Miller. We'll be back with Jackie Collins.